What's happening, good people? I have another awesome guitar to show you today. Unfortunately, I don't have a box to really drop from the sky because I already unboxed this during a live stream because I just could not wait to show it to the people. This bad boy right here is courtesy of Westcreek, and I think it's so awesome that they sent me this guitar to do a review. What's even better is that you're probably not gonna believe it, but they didn't tell me I had to say anything. I know you see that watermark over here or over here during the beginning of this video, and you're thinking like, already this guy's already shilling, but guess what? To be honest with you, there is no contracts, no non-disclosure sign or anything like that. All my opinions are my own on this thing. And this is not the first of Westcreek that we've had on our channel here, so you should go check out that video. I'll leave a link down in the description below for it, but Westcreek has always been a pretty dang good brand that I've had in and out of this channel. And this is no different. The attention to detail, the frets, the things are just well polished, no sprout whatsoever. May not always be the case with budget line guitars, and may not always be the case with Westcreek, but this one, spot on, I tell you. It's pretty awesome. The neck, it's not like a super thin neck, but it's not thick either. I really like the satiny finish on it. We'll give you close-ups of it too, and all the full specs. When we get this thing on the bench, we'll do, all the measurements on this thing. And yeah, things I love how the trim is kind of like recessed a little bit. 2-point trim is really great. Just kind of like some things right, just general impression. The neck over here, the pocket just feels a little like nothing crazy, but you'll see in the close-ups. And then the neck pickup is actually, they're all surface mounted and it's kind of angled a little bit, but yeah, to each his own, not a big deal. The truss rod adjustment in the right here is always, I love that. It's just so much easier to access, and they give you a cool little tool with it too. But yeah, it's got a 2 humbuckers, 3-way switch, and coil splits on both the single volume and the single tone. We'll get this thing plugged in. We'll be running it through the Fender Princeton Reverb, actually Helix patch called the Brit Plexi, just to start testing out the whole digital side of things, and the Marshall DSO-40. The Marshall DSO-40 will run through like all the OD and stuff like that, and just so you get a good grasp of it. So while I'm tuning this thing up, did you know that you could actually win this guitar? This guy is always just trying to lure us in with his crappy content. Oh, look at me. I'm going to give away another pedal. I'm going to give away another guitar. Whoop-de-doo. All you have to do is just watch me on my live stream every Wednesday at 7. We give away a lot of stuff during our live streams every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and this is no exception. All right, I got this thing all tuned up, and man, I look at it and it just harkens me back to my days of hanging around the Twin Pines malls. Just, I don't think we should be here. It just looks like, it just reminds you of, 80s rock and stuff like that. I'm filming here. What's going on?
Oh man, you got another one of these guitars?
No, I got sent this guitar.
You're not gonna be a rock star.
I'm actually gonna give it away.
Just because you got an 80s guitar, all these boxes going in and out.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't believe you're getting rid of these guitars. I think you're just setting the boxes away.
All right. So we're gonna start off in the neck position, humbuckers, and then we're just gonna stroll them through to the middle, and then the bridge, and then we'll split them, and then we'll start fiddling around with the Marshall a little bit more. So, but here's clean for reference. So now we got the neck coil split, and we'll run through all our 8 positions again, and then we'll do the bridge just coil split, then we'll do them both together coil split. So and now for everybody's favorite part of the segment is gratuitous knob fiddling.
With his fingernails. Ah, that nipple. A titty twister.
Nipple twist! Reverse! Ah!
With the coil splitting, the volume really didn't seem like it. You kind of lost it pretty quick, and that was it. And it didn't seem like the tone had too much variation to it. That was just my opinion. Your opinion might be different. But I like the coil splitting in these. I'm not always a big fan of them, but for some reason, the Westcreek, they do a pretty decent job of it. Yeah, now, so we're just going to check for all dead frets and for any if it chokes out at all. So we'll speed this part up for you. right, it didn't choke out at all. No dead frets, so it's a good sign. All right, so it is a push-in, and it has a Allen wrench on the side, so you can tighten it up a little bit. And wasn't going anywhere, so cool. That's pretty cool. You get a little bit of the as you can kind of expect out of a you know, out of the box type of guitar. It wasn't too bad. I don't want to wail on it too much because I don't own this. It's going to be going to one of you fine peoples out there. Didn't get all that bad out of tune, and definitely at least finish the song before I got tuned back up. I'm just going to check the intonation too real quick. I mean, the intonation out of the box, not really spot on, but hey, I mean, that's something that could easily be adjusted over here. We're just gonna get you some close-ups of this thing, throw it on the bench real quick, and do some measurements just so you can see what you're kind of getting out of the box. But yeah, all in all, don't think it's really all that bad. You've probably seen the sister of this on the Bolt Shredder. Also, I believe Fretnot gave one of these away, or is giving one away currently, not really sure. Yeah, you've probably seen them all over, but hey, you haven't seen a bad review like this one. So we're gonna do some measurements first. We'll zero this out. Start with the nut. Nut is 42.01 millimeters or 1.654 inches. The first fret is 42.95 millimeters or 1.691 inches. The 12th is 51.88 millimeters or 2.042 inches. Get the fret wire for you real quick. We're looking at 2.69 millimeters or 0.106 inches in depth or width. In depth, we are looking at 1.25 millimeters or 0.049 inches. So we're going to do the nut slots next for you, and these may vary depending on each individual guitar, and also can be changed by either you or a experienced luthier. If you'd like to file down your nuts, I suggest you check out a whole bunch of videos before doing it. We are at for 0.62 millimeters or 0.245 inches, and then we're 0.53 millimeters, 0.021 inches, 0.58 millimeters, or 0.023 inches, 0.51 millimeters, 0.0 inches, 0.67 millimeters, or 0.0265 inches, then 0.49 millimeters, or 0.019 inches. Alrighty. We're looking at 1.50 on the low E at the 12th fret. We're looking at 1.25 at the 12th fret on the high E. Pretty dang good. Pickup height, we're looking at 4.80 on the high E on the neck, 3.20 on the high E on the bridge. Probably about, let's say 4.90, because it's in between really the 5 and the 4.80 on the low E on the neck. And we're looking at about 3.40, I would say, on the bridge on the low E side. Do is clip off a little string. All right, so this is a super scientific method where we just take the a bit of the string, we have it facing myself, and then we just turn it. Doesn't matter which way really. And every time that the tuner returns to the up position, that's considered one full rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I'm gonna say 15. So 15 to 1 ratio. That's courtesy of J-Man. Should leave a link down below to his channel because I stole that from him. We'll get the width while we're here. So we're gonna get the depth 20.53 millimeters or 0.808 inches, 22.97 millimeters or 0.904 inches. We can give this a slight tweak. All right, so our output on our neck pickup is 8.63. In the middle is 5.71. And in the bridge is 16.32. Coil split, that is 8.31. In the middle, 2.86, and then a 4.33. The inductance of the neck is 4.46, and the bridge is 6.95. Split, the bridge is 3.03. And the neck is 1.85. The neck capacitance is 2.50, and the bridge capacitance is 1.28. Split, it's 2.42, and then split in the neck is 4.83. While we let that doohickey do, let's take a look at the back. Looks like they got some spray on the claw here. Side joint looks okay. The bridge, looks like it's painted, so I don't know how well the. We'll check and see how well. Go to the beeps. Got beeps there. Beeps on the switch. Beeps there. Paint is actually kind of blocking it. Well, I mean, it's going through the spring, so it's actually even getting there too, but that's the collar for the trim, so see how well the shielding holds up. Shielded. Nope. Just painted black. Or if it is shielding paint, it's very thin. That doesn't do anything. Tight. I don't wrench down on them. Just make sure that they don't move. Yep, they're all hand tight, or tight enough. Yep, all those screws are tight too. Tight. And tight. Yeah, I mean, the paint on the saddles, I mean, yeah, probably have to rough up the paint if that's something you so desire. Alright, not enough wire to oh, there we go. It's moving. Got some foam in there. Help with that. Make sure that cavity is not seated. Sorry. Shielded. Foam again. No stamping or anything on there. I mean, nothing is really any big deal at all, and probably nobody really even looks at it, but the inlays actually, they're in a bit. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, you think it'd at least be flush compared to this one over here where it feels like it's a little bit raised. And here's a little bit raised. Nothing to cry about, but just pointing it out. Fretboard looks very healthy. Side dots are nice. Yeah, I tell you, I wish I wasn't giving this a kind of away, because it's like a nice kind of in between for me with the how you can go back a little bit on the trem, the 2-point floating with its kind of like, you know, recessed a bit, so it's not really too Floydish. It did take a little time tuning in between sometimes. Sometimes it's because of the lights, or it's just because of the setup, but yeah. Let me know what you thought about it. If you're going to pick one up, there's actually links down below in the description. And yeah, check out our live streams for see how you can win one of these. You've all been a fantastic audience, and as always, stay tuned. Now I'm going to go to Marshall and just give it some crunch. now we're on OD1. Now we're gonna go to OD number 2.